Srei Infrastructure Finance Limited vs Tuff Drilling Private Limited, an educational overview for regulatory bodies. This script provides an in-depth analysis of the Supreme Court case Srei Infrastructure Finance Limited vs Tuff Drilling Private Limited, 2018. It offers insights into the core legal principles, judicial interpretations, and the significance of the ruling, tailored for policymakers and judiciary authorities overseeing insolvency mechanisms under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, IBC. Case title: Srei Infrastructure Finance Limited vs Tuff Drilling Private Limited. Court: Supreme Court of India. Bench: Justices Rohinton F. Nariman and Indu Malhotra. Decision date: December 2018. Petitioner: Financial Creditor Srei Infrastructure Finance Limited. Respondent: Corporate Debtor Tuff Drilling Private Limited. The petitioner, a financial creditor, extended a loan to the respondent under an agreement detailing specific repayment terms. Upon Tuff Drilling's default in repayment, Srei Infrastructure sought to initiate the Corporate Insolvency Resolution Process (SIRP) under Section 7 of the IBC by filing an application before the National Company Law Tribunal (NCLT). Tuff Drilling argued there was no default under the terms of the agreement, citing disputes over debt calculation and asserting that SIRP initiation would harm stakeholders' interests. The NCLT admitted Srei Infrastructure's application, initiating SIRP. On appeal, the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal (NCLAT) upheld the decision, affirming the validity of the established default. The corporate debtor escalated the matter to the Supreme Court for final judgment. Whether financial debt and default were validly demonstrated. Whether disputes regarding the debt were admissible at the Section 7 application stage. The scope of judicial review under Section 7 by adjudicating authorities like the NCLT and NCLAT. The court concluded that Srei Infrastructure had provided comprehensive evidence, including loan agreements and default notices, that clearly established the financial debt and default. It reiterated that the initiation of SIRP under Section 7 necessitates only proof of default without requiring detailed examination of disputes. The court emphasized that at the admission stage, the NCLT's duty is limited to verifying the existence of financial debt, whether a default has occurred, compliance with procedural requirements under IBC, disputes or objections around calculation or complex issues must be resolved during the resolution process, not at the admission stage. The court recognized the debtor's objections as delaying tactics and underscored the IBC's purpose as a time-bound mechanism to resolve insolvency efficiently. Allowing frivolous disputes at the admission stage would derail this process, undermining the IBC's intent. The judgment reinforced that the IBC serves as a creditor-centric framework designed to maximize asset value, ensure swift resolution or liquidation of insolvent entities, protect the rights of financial creditors in the event of defaults, establishing accountability for corporate debtors. The Supreme Court dismissed Tuff Drilling's appeal, allowing SIRP to proceed. This landmark judgment clarified the procedural requirements of Section 7, ensuring balanced protections for creditors and stakeholders. It also set a precedent deterring corporate debtors from exploiting procedural delays to evade insolvency proceedings. This case serves as a cornerstone in India's insolvency jurisprudence, reaffirming the legislative intent behind the IBC. For regulatory bodies, it underscores judicial principles safeguarding creditor rights and expediting resolution processes. The verdict highlights the IBC's role as a robust legal tool, ensuring judicial integrity in resolving financial disputes.